how many of you guys like beer?
I love beer. Hey man, what you doing?
I'm trying to make a YouTube video about the Asahi Brewery.
Oh, cool. Well, let me help.
Why don't you just use the door?
Oh, this way I feel more like a NASCAR driver.
Well, so what, you want to make the video?
Hell yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go to the gym.
All right, perfect. Well, I'll just read off your little script right there. All right, so we are here in Koriyama, Fukushima, Japan, and we're gonna go to one of the 8 Asahi breweries. Hey, Asahi, all right. Now I'm gonna teach you very little about the process, show you, and just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna even try some for you. All right, let's go. All right, we made it. We're here. Let's drink some beer. It was nice that Alex and Ryan got headsets so they could follow along in English, and the rest of the group was narrated in Japanese. As you can tell, they were more interested in getting them selfies than hearing a welcome speech. Well, in the first hall, the guide showed them photos of all the plants. 3 are dedicated for soft drinks and 2 for their whiskey products. Hey, fun fact, the founder and the father of Japanese whiskey, Masataka Takatsuru, met this little darling in Scotland. He studied in detail the chemistry of whiskey products and brought that back to Japan with him, along with this cute little sweetheart. He actually started his career in Japan with Suntory before he opened his own company, Nikka Whiskey. And that actually began centered around juice products, specifically apple. Hey, that's where apple whiskey comes from, right? Like apple bottom jeans? Yeah, I prefer Wrangler. All right, well, moving along. Let's learn more about beer, shall we?
Oh look, hops.
It's actually very simple. All you need is hops, malt, and water. You mix the ingredients in your mouth and it makes beer. Hey, how does it taste? No, come on, man. There's actually a process to this, It's science.
No taste.
It's sweet, and then when you chew, it's bitter. Like it doesn't taste good.
Acquired taste.
So sweet, so sweet.
You gotta put all these ingredients in the giant tanks and... Hey, wait! Is that a whirlpool? Hey, swimming in a pool of beer, man, that sounds amazing.
No, it's not a whirlpool of beer.
Hey, shut up! Hey, why don't you go work out? This guy. So there's a longer process of heating the water, steeping the grains, adding the malt extract, boiling hops, and chill the wort, transfer the wort, determine the initial gravity, activate the yeast, ferment, carbonate, bottle. So next, after contraception, the beer gets pregnant and has an egg fetus that's very small. That egg fetus turns into a bunch of little Pac-Men. Then it becomes survival of the fittest, and the Pac-Man begin eating their little siblings until only the strongest, most drunk Pac-Man survive. Then they're all squeezed into a smashed Pac-Man goo and filled into this cooler-looking container. This is when the most crucial part of the process begins. A sausage is added, filling the last 10% of the container with all the proteins. All right, to quality control, my favorite part. Now, believe it or not, these analysts must pass very strict exams to get this job. And it's said that one of them tests is to see who can spell Pokemon after walking a 10-meter line right after taste testing the Pac-Man Mush sausage beer. In the end, these are the guys who decide that it would taste good enough to send to the bottling filling area. So this plant fills 1,200 bottles per minute and 10,000 cans per minute. But unfortunately, this guy took 1 minute just to fill a glass. Oh, soy. At least it was nice and crisp. Hey, speaking of filling up the glass, this lady's gonna show you the proper method of how to get the most amount of foam in your glass.
She's teaching how to give a head on the beer. Look. That's how you give a head.
Oh, that's good head.
That's all head.
I think that's the evaporated sausage part of the beer. Of course, in Japan, there is a zero tolerance for drinking and driving, and that includes bicycles. So they do have a non-alcoholic section of Asahi drinks designated for drivers, so you can enjoy too.
What is that?
I choose Calpis.
That sounds boring. they say? They said we got 20 minutes? We got 20 minutes to chug 3 beers.
Yep.
And you got 20 minutes to chug 3 calcus. Got my ass.
Anytime. 3 more we can.
We can take another.
Cannot take.
We can just do another tour, right?
Keep looping.
Like when you order beer in Japan, how do you order without the foam?
Awanashi. Awanashi.
Awanashi. So if you don't want head on your beer, awanashi kudasai.
Nashi. Okay.
Oh, you got it, huh?
Huh?
Wanashi, yeah.
No head.
Ah,
Awa is
But
foam.
yeah, it means foam. Okay. So if you're at a foam party,
Our party.
awa party. Awa party. Who wants to come to awa party?
Yeah.
So they had about 20 minutes in the tasting room and did enjoy the Pac-Man mush sausage beer. But wait, what was that dark one? How did that happen? Did I miss the video on egg turning into black Pac-Man? What the hell?
You want any hit? Here's Tycho, back on Instagram. Set everything perfect.
He said no video when we got here, and so I put my video camera back because I didn't think I was gonna be able to vlog. But I got a smartphone. That beer is cold. It's really cold.
It doesn't say where. Like, how should I say it or whatever. It didn't ask me
That's it. That's the
the
vlog.
or anything.
Make sure when you're drinking, drink responsibly. Go be awesome. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. Well, I hope you guys learned a little something about how beer is actually made and what goes into it. So cheers, kanpai, and I'll see you on the next one.
That's all, folks.
Done.
Done.